BitTube. It's the crypto alternative to YouTube. They say it's ad-free and you can make money watching and creating videos. But does it work? Heck yeah, it does. Whether you're a content creator or you're just watching videos on the platform, let me show you how to make some money right now. I want to paint a little picture for you, a little contrast between YouTube and BitTube. I've been working on YouTube part-time for about 6 months now. Not a long time in the grand scheme of things, but I've spent weekends, nights after work, making YouTube videos. I don't push my channel or make videos every day like some of the other content creators, but it has been a significant amount of work. So what have I made in the past 6 months for my effort? And granted, I appreciate all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, and I like the fact that I get to share what I love, which is the cryptocurrency space, and I get to share educational stuff, which is what the entire premise of my channel is. So let me say that first. But no one wants to do anything for free forever. So, as I said, I've been working on YouTube for about 6 months part-time, and I have yet to monetize the channel. Let me show you. Alright, so as you can see, I am partner verified, but I am not monetized. It says monetization not enabled. Now, again, I love the platform of YouTube. This video is not a stab or a slap in the face or anything like that to the YouTube platform. And there are far more successful channels than me. The videos that tend to do the best are the videos that are interesting, entertaining, and funny, have some entertainment aspect to them. And my channel is primarily talking to people, showing screenshots, and walking through people through very technical things. So I understand that I'm probably not ever going to have a huge channel in the format that I currently have. But that's okay. But 6 months is a long time to ask anyone to create or to work on something without getting paid. And I think that's why you don't see a lot of new successful channels. And even the guys that have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 subscribers, they're not really making as much as you might think. The channels that are making lots of money is that 100,000 up, those million subscriber channels, those are the guys that are making lots of money. Little channels like mine, even if I get to 15, 20,000 subscribers, I'm never going to be able to do it full time. I'm still going to have a day job. All right, enough of that. So if you're a content creator or you're just familiar with the YouTube platform, as you can see here, this is my BitTube channel. All right, BitTube, YouTube, BitTube, YouTube. As you can see, the platforms are fairly similar. So if you know how to navigate YouTube, you should have zero problems navigating BitTube. What I want to do in this video is show you how to get monetized by either watching videos on the platform or creating content and starting your own channel. And I also want to share with you the money that I've already made for just uploading a lot of my YouTube channel videos onto this platform. I've made a couple BitTube specific videos, and although this video is going to be on my YouTube and my BitTube channel, If you're watching this, it would help me more at this point watching it on the BitTube channel than it would the YouTube channel. And let me explain why. So there's basically 3 different ways to get paid. The first one being if you sign up for an account on BitTube, every video that you watch, the amount of minutes that you watch, total up, and you have what's called proof of view. The more viewed minutes that you have, the more BitTube that you get paid. Now, that BitTube is a cryptocurrency, just like any other currency out there. You can buy it, sell it, trade it on an exchange, turn it into another coin, do whatever you wish with it, hold it, but that's how you get paid on the BitTube platform. Now, the second way to get paid is have a channel that you create videos for the platform, and as people watch those videos, as you can see in my transaction list, of the different viewers, of the people that are watching my channel, I get paid in BitTube for every watched minute. And I'm going to explain that better in depth in just a moment. But the third way to get paid is if you are a creator, you can actually get tipped by the people watching your videos. In other words, they can click tip creator, and they get tip. They can pay you a tip out of the BitTube, out of their wallet. Now, everybody has a wallet on the platform. When you sign up, you have a wallet. So the platform has just crossed over a threshold, and I'll talk about that in a second, but basically it's an airdrop system where the system switched from mining on your browser to proof of view, and that proof of view is their airdrop system. So before I get to the article of how you get paid on BitTube, I just wanted to share really quick. In the past couple of days, 3 or 4 days since the airdrop, the new system has come online, and the change has been made to proof of verification or proof of view. I've already, and again, guys, I have had this channel for approximately a month, and I've put very little effort into it. The platform is still small, it's growing, and I think it's got a great potential. But with that said, I've already made over $30 USD worth of BitTube. Now, that's in this quote-unquote depressive bear market. So what I'm going to do is hold the coins till they appreciate. I'm not going to sell out right now. No reason to. But if the price went back to where it was just a couple of months ago, that would equate to almost $200. And that's in less than a week. And I've created very few videos for this platform. But because people have taken the time to watch my material, my creative content that I put on the platform, I've made money, as opposed to, and again, not bashing YouTube here, because YouTube is a wonderful platform, but both of these platforms have their place. I've made no money in almost 6 months of using YouTube, and whenever I want to watch a video, I have to watch ads that, let's be honest, most of us don't want to watch, and we generally click through. The only time I ever watch those ads is when I want to help the people, the content creators, monetize on their channel. I watch their ads just so they can make a little bit of money. 6 months doing that, not making anything, or a month doing this, and really only being paid for the last couple of days of people watching my videos. It's a pretty terrific thing they've got going here. Whether you're watching or whether you're creating, you're making money. I think that's awesome. And no advertisements. All right, I will leave a link in the description to this Medium article from BitTube Official. But basically, this article lays out the how and why of their new payment system, of their airtime or airdrop system. Okay, so before and after airtime, how much will creators and viewers earn on BitTube? At BitTube, we strive to offer the best environment for video publishers to monetize and expose their content. To better understand how publishers earn and create potential revenue systems, it's essential to understand the reward system behind the platform. Our platform's reward system is based on the blockchain and the Tube cryptocurrency. In this article, we aim to explain the system before and after the July 2nd fork and what this means for earnings going forward. Now, I'm not going to worry about the before the fork because that's history now. We are actually post-fork, so let's start out with after the fork. All right, after the fork, the full airtime model, I said that it was airdrop. That's what it is in my head anyway. The full airtime model will be deployed in several steps. To ensure there are no interruptions on the platform and to mitigate potential problems, the first step has been the allocation of 1.5% for marketing and platform maintenance. Each will begin with this fork. Gradually, we will integrate the system until full publisher and viewer rewards are activated on block height 140. Currently, 140K, excuse me. Currently, the block height is 144,000, so we're already past this point. As mentioned, with the airtime model, viewers no longer dedicate hashing power by mining. Now, each viewer verifies his or her own watch time with POV, and the sum total translates into airtime to the publishers. Of the blockchain's total rewards, 70% go to the miners, 30% is reserved for airtime distribution, of which 70% will go to publishers, 20% to the viewers, and 10% to the developers. As you scroll down, you can see, read more about the airtime model here. You can go ahead and click on that if you read this article yourself. But as you can see here, after the fork, which we are already after the fork, viewers' device used to verify time of consumed content. Publishers and viewers rewards depending upon airtime model. The reward system is equitable for every participant. In other words, whether you're watching or whether you're creating. Now that we have introduced the new revenue system, it is clear that both creators and viewers are rewarded equitably. First, we will focus on creators, after which the viewers' rewards will be easy to explain as well. How much will content creators earn on BitTube? Now here's the really interesting part. The real answer is it depends. It is quite different compared to a simple CPM or cost per mil rating that you get from running ads, such as YouTube. In the airtime article, it is stated that 21%, 70 of 30, of the total block reward is reserved for publishers. At the time of writing, this comes to an available reward pool of roughly 67,000 coins per day, or 93 per 2-minute block, or 46.5 tube coins per minute. These numbers will decrease year after year as emissions slows down. So what this does is incentivizes the onboarding of new content creators to the platform. The more creators that the platform has, the better off it's going to be. As you can see, about 50% of the total is going to be done within that 5-year period of the BitTube emissions. Okay, so it is the earlier you get in, the better you're going to be, the more money that you will make. As you can see, about half of the coin supply will be mined in the first 5 years. Early adopters rejoice. Some users have voiced concerns about the current inflation as it relates to sell pressure, but don't be alarmed, it's entirely reasonable compared to Monero's much steeper emission curve. For example, ultimately it doesn't matter because a hypothetical lower emissions rate, and hence higher production cost, would also translate into a smaller reward pool. As you will read in this article, we have struck the right balance with Tube's coin metrics. Skip down just a little bit here. All right, let's talk about the creator's earnings. All right, let us first consider the average case with some back-of-the-envelope calculations. Since earnings depend on the sum total watch time on the platform at any given moment, we need to establish what these numbers look like for BitTube given a reasonable 1% adoption rate based on the YouTube statistics. The total watch time in minutes per minute gives us a ratio of 1:45K. Airtime share at 1% adoption. Another way, now hang on, if sounds like I'm talking Greek, hang on just a second for the mathematical calculation. Another way to think about it, suppose there are 45,000 concurrent viewers at one time, where just one of them is watching your video. Now, let's express earnings in something people are familiar with, like tube per 1,000 views, or on the YouTube platform, it talks about dollars per 1,000 views. Okay, so this is one tube per 1,000 views, or TPM, tube per mil, for short. With a creator's reward pool of 46.5 tube coins per minute, assuming one view equals 10 minutes of airtime, we arrive at creators' earnings are equal to 46.5 divided by 45,000 with 10 times 1,000 gives us 10 TPM. Now start doing the math on that, guys. This looks pretty favorable. The coin is currently at about 4 cents as I make this video. All right, so you can start to see where I've already made over $30 in just the last couple of days with very little effort. In dollar terms, it comes to roughly $1 per 1,000 views. This looks quite favorable, seeing as how the price does not reflect any adoption yet. Keep in mind that YouTube is valued at more than $100 billion of market cap today. At a conservative, in my opinion, 1% adoption rate, this should mean a $1 billion market cap for Tube, which is currently, and this is old information, this was written about a month ago when the market was in a little better spot, but hovering around $5 million. So if you can think, if it was actually at $5 million today, a 200 times, or go up 200 times. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm trying to do the math in my head from where it's at now. That's why I'm holding all of my coins. Adoption will most likely precede any noticeable increase in price for some time. New users will want to try the platform for a while before buying coins, and that's okay. Our calculations tell us that we are already well situated, even up to an incredible 1% of YouTube's traffic. Besides BitTube, early adopters should be making a lot more than 10 TPM, as illustrated in the following graph. All right, so goes on to talk about live stream and during the World Cup. I'm not going to go into all that. If you want to read the full article, be my guest. Let's talk about how you make money viewing on BitTube. Lastly, now that we've gone through all the steps for creators, the viewer rewards are easy to explain. The Airtime article states that 6% or 20% of 30 of the total block reward is reserved for viewers. Currently, this gives us 26.6 coins per 2-minute block, or 13.3 per minute. You can do the same calculation here, but on a more sensible basis of 60 minutes of occurred watch time. To make our lives easier, let's assume that 10,000 concurrent viewers compete for this reward pool. Now, These numbers can go up and down. This is just kind of a static example of what you might get. So viewer rewards, 13.3 divided by 10,000 times 60 equals 0.08 tube per hour, or basically 2 tube coins per day. This might not look like much, but similarly, there are two extremes here. The least favorable one describes above. At some instances, when most of the world is sleeping, for example, you might only be sharing the reward pool with 1,000 other viewers, meaning a tenfold increase. So the reality is, watch BitTube videos. The more you watch, the more money you're going to make. And if you're a content creator, make videos for the platform. It's so far, in this initial first period of time after the new system has come out, it's been fairly profitable for me as a very small content creator on this platform. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I explained this well enough to understand. If you haven't already signed up, or if you haven't already subscribed to either of my channels on BitTube or on YouTube, please do so now. And I appreciate everybody watching. And again, thank you so much. Have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. Talk to you next time.